Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with, now they looking nervously. And I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
So I'm not gonna put myself on mute. I'm gonna do you people a favor and find the Constitution and put it up here. This is gonna be a short video, but I'm so tired of reading people saying the stupidest stuff. Like, I'm glad the trial was moved. The defense was walking all over the prosecution. You sound stupid because you have no fucking clue what you're talking about. Those are called rights. We all have them. The trial was moved, or the county was moved, not because people know about the case, but because people like you all that scream somebody's guilty, has no clue what's going on, listen to Nancy Grace. I understand why y'all think she don't lie. Sorry, she lies. If y'all are only getting your information to the outside world through mainstream media, you're going to need therapy before you go search for the truth. Just saying. Y'all people, and some people are 50 and 60 years old. Oh my God, look at Brian Kohberger fans. See, I'm a bitch. I don't idolize anybody because they're not good enough. All y'all people idolizing all these movie stars and all these music people. If y'all look into the background and see how gross they are, you would be embarrassed. I don't watch TV and I don't listen to mainstream music either. I don't believe in abusing children. And every time you go to their concerts or you go see a movie or you fan whatever over them, you're helping them abuse children, just in case you didn't know that. I don't know if Brian Kohberger is guilty or not, but I'm going to tell y'all this. Some people are going to pretend they don't. Some people will admit it. Y'all are going to feel real stupid when y'all see what they don't have. I wish Nancy Grace did not choose money over moral standards. She was a prosecutor. You bet your damn ass she knows people's rights. Because if not, everybody would have got off. Do y'all understand that if you violate someone's rights, they can walk out and you can't try them again, so they'll get away with the crime. So all you idiots that are spewing shit that don't know anything else, please stop. You holler you want justice for somebody because guilty people can walk out because somebody violated their rights. I cannot believe all these people live in America and y'all are walking around clueless. You have no idea your rights or anything. That don't scare y'all? I guess when they snatch your ass up because this DNA that y'all are so convinced is so damning, y'all do understand it's trace touch DNA and it's not a full profile. And you do understand when you go into whatever grocery store you go into and you touch something, if that piece of whatever you touch goes to Alaska, your fucking DNA is in Alaska. Hope that don't get you charged with something. Y'all really should think before you speak. This is not about Bryan Kohberger. It is about government overreach and people not even knowing their rights. That is scary. So I'm going to help y'all because nobody can Google the Constitution. We have idiots quoting it that don't even quote it correctly because they're too lazy to Google something. So let me help everybody out. Please read this before you say something stupid because I'm going to call you out on it. Big time. I'm not a Bryan Kohberger fan. And these people kissing the parents' asses just because they want them to like them, y'all are not helping them. I want true justice. If y'all want to live in your bubbled world and feel safe because the wrong person is arrested and it don't matter who did it, y'all are idiots. Research how tall Ethan is, how big Ethan is. All of them people were not asleep. Maddie might have been asleep. The rest of them were not asleep. One person did this, so they stood in line to be off, right? Now I understand Kaylee being trapped or whatever, but Ethan and Xana, no, it sounds more like Ethan was held back while Xana was attacked and then whatever. But nobody can use their own brain to think. Nobody does anything except go to Nancy Grace and listen to her spew shit. And if y'all know she was a prosecutor, then you should know she should not be saying what she's saying. And she keeps repeating shit that has been said in open court is not the case. There is no connection to Bryan Kohberger. And no matter what y'all think, why are all you people against defense lawyers? They don't come out and say they think their client is innocent the way they did if they didn't think that, because that would be stupid, wouldn't it? I don't understand how y'all live in America and have no fucking clue. See, that's what's wrong. You all take it for granted we're free, and y'all gonna mess around and let idiots go into the White House, and then y'all gonna be whining like hell. Oh, we won't know that though, because we're gonna be under dictatorship or some kind of whatever the hell you want to call it. People really, I don't think people understand how serious all this is. And if you're not in that place, then you don't know. As far as Bryan Kohberger's parents, they have not said anything. There has been a whole lot said about them. And by the way, people that don't know, Bryan Kohberger is not an incel. If y'all watched anything except a bunch of baloney about this, people don't research anything for themselves. Y'all would believe anybody. Quit believing and trusting these people, because all these people you're listening to are lying to you and they don't give a shit about you. Okay? And you're going to find that out the hard way. Look it up yourself. No, I don't think it will be beneficial for them to convict the wrong person, because that's kind of stupid, isn't it? All this evidence, all these people keep on talking about all this evidence. When you ask somebody, they can't name it. You want to know why? Because if y'all go and watch Thought Riot podcast, pick out some, you will see exactly what I'm saying. They don't have any pictures of him in the car. They don't even know that's the route he took. They just guessed on that. Cyray, and before y'all go debunking him or trying to compare him to Garrett Discovery, that's a joke. Cyray is not just doing something in Bryan Kohberger's case. Cyray was a law enforcement officer for years. He has saved children. He has done a lot. Don't speak until you go check people out and see. The reason people like Cyray don't have anything to do with Bryan Kohberger. He's never testified for the defense, so that should tell you something. Also, let me tell you about the hearing that I know none of you people have watched that are saying this stupid shit. Cyray is also very concerned about why they got a second warrant for Bryan's phone in the same day they got the first one. And he also basically said that right now everything they have on Bryan is exculpatory. I'm not explaining what that means. If you don't know what it means, you might want to look it up. Now, I'm going to find the Constitution. I can't post it all on this page, I'm sure. But I'm just going to try to find defendants' rights. So that way I can quit reading this stupid shit I'm reading. But I'm still sure people are going to put it out there. It is very scary. You people walk around and have no fucking idea what your rights are, by the way. Okay, so I found this page, and I'm just gonna scroll it down. Y'all can pause it. I will put the link to this, and if y'all hear somebody laughing, it's Steven laughing in the background. He's loud. I'm sorry, but I will put this in the description. This is a lawyer's thing. I'm going to try to find the Department of Justice because, see, I know people are too lazy to do this before they spew about freedom of speech. You have freedom of speech, but some of y'all shouldn't act on that right because what you're saying is not correct. And all of this creates biased people, biased jury, and everything else. Y'all should all be fighting for the truth. I don't understand how this doesn't scare the shit out of people. Anyway, no, y'all know why. Oh, it can never happen to me. Well, sometimes God does these funny things, you know, just when you don't have enough empathy for the situation, you might learn how you're going to get it real quick. Like, so when y'all are thinking about all of this stuff, Brian's parents are victims. No matter what, they're victims. Okay? So they can't afford to come back and forth across whatever. They didn't do anything wrong, and that's still their son. And even if he did do something wrong, everybody talks shit and has no empathy. The reason people have not come out and talked is because people hollering Brian Kohberger fans and lovers and everything else. If they prove to me without the fuckery that this man did this, yes, but I want who else is involved because you're not going to tell me one person did this because that's absolutely stupid. Anyways, if y'all look at the time they're saying, like, y'all should research things. I understand some people work, and if you do, that's fine. Before you make comments and agree with something, you might want to hear both sides. Jeez. The same thing with P. Diddy. It took how many years? 20 some odd years, and all these people he's abused, all these people that have died around him, all that's conspiracy theory, though it didn't happen. Yeah. Well, he's facing criminal charges now, and there's 100 more just like him. Because all y'all's entertainment people that y'all love so much, they're all sick fucks, by the way. I mean, how about you love yourself? When they die, they're not taking their money or nothing else. God don't find him any more important than he does you. Stop idolizing these sick fucks. Quit pushing your children to be in the industry. If they're talented, they need to be independent artists and not let anybody own them. God, money and power, money and power, money and power. Think about how you would want to be treated because this DNA y'all think has got him so pinned is trace DNA. It was not even a full profile. Research what that means. They're not even probably going to use that. I don't even know if this case is going to get a trial because this judge probably is not going to put up with stupid stuff. So that's on both sides. Most of y'all just think the defense is playing. Y'all don't even know. Yes, they gave whatever megabytes of whatever. I don't think any of that was anything that was actually usable, basically. Ann Taylor should not have to go to evidence library. I don't even know if that really exists to get evidence. You want to know why? Because the prosecution's seen that before. Because they're the ones that has to process it and turn over everything to the defense. So y'all say some of the stupidest stuff that it's not the prosecution's job to give them, and that is exactly their fucking job. That's why the Alec Baldwin case got dismissed, and he's probably guilty, but it got dismissed because they didn't give the fucking defense everything. It doesn't matter if they think the defense can use it. That's not up to them. The only person that has rights in any of these trials is the defendant. Maybe if y'all read this, this will help y'all. It only takes a minute to Google things. What you say on the internet lasts a lifetime. Free speech, but some of y'all should not enact that right because it makes you look like a flaming idiot. Look, I even found y'all something else. This y'all should really read. This is on the Department of Justice. I'll link this too for y'all. All you have to do is just type in the Department of Justice and defendant's rights before a trial and during a trial. Y'all might want to read this before you speak. And then when you speak, you won't sound stupid. These rights might not be important to you, and if they're not, then this might not be the country for you. I'm just saying. My brother was in the Navy, and so all of this stuff means something to me because of that. So people should want these to be followed. I really don't understand people these days. I do understand Nancy Grace should not be doing what she's doing, but you should read the comments where people are saying that to her. $1 makes a lot of people holler, but she should be one standing up for our rights. Jennifer Coffin Dinger is another one. I'm convinced she was a real FBI agent. But anyway, y'all like people like that. What you should be doing is holding their feet to the fire and making them accountable because their job that they retired from calls for, what kind of prosecutor was she? Are we sure? Because it's real weird. She ain't advocating for nobody's rights. She knows the rights to a defendant. I would be mad if I was Nancy Grace fan, knowing that she, people trust that she knows the court process. And I understand that's why a lot of y'all listen to her and think that she's right. She don't know if Bryan Kohberger is innocent or guilty. She's just going on with whatever gets clicks and views, which is disgusting, by the way, because she worked in our legal system. That should really scare the shit out of y'all. Please don't say it can never be you, because who the hell was Bryan Kohberger before he got arrested? Don't say it can't be your kid, so y'all better watch what you say when you're saying stuff. Karma has a weird way of showing up. Our words mean something. You don't have to like him. You can think he's guilty. But when you think somebody's guilty, you need, saying the prosecution has a bunch of evidence, you have people rolling on the floor laughing at you, because I live and breathe this case and a lot of other ones. Y'all need to watch the hearings. If you don't have time, let me know. I can make a video to show you the important parts you need to see in it. Judge did not make a decision. Look, this is the biggest case they've ever had. I think he was confused about a lot of the DNAs, all of that, okay? And he knew that he didn't need to make a wrong decision. He was not for the defense. Like, that is so stupid. He has to protect the rights of the defendant. But I sure as hell ain't heard Bill Thompson say nothing since he pitched a fit about a PowerPoint and whatever else. Oh, yeah, about half the PCA being a damn lie when they told everybody to spread the PCA far and wide. Y'all do know that on all those roads, they have saying Brian went down that way. Brett Payne testifies in court. They're not real sure if he went that way or not. They don't have any photos of him. If y'all don't see a problem with that, I don't know what to tell y'all. Don't say it could never be you. Stop persecuting this man before he's been tried. Y'all, what if they don't even make it to trial? What is all these people going to say? I guarantee you half these people will disappear. I won't ever see these people again, because they're not going to be able to take a L and be like, well, I was wrong. They'll disappear. I think it's sick that we have trolls in true crime that come in and make shit up for a narrative. These people sleep just fine at night. Literally, it bothers my soul that these people do this. And my soul's clean. I should sleep just fine at night. But the little regard people have, but lying to the family or egging them on to do this stuff. Please remember, this judge, we've heard he's a no-nonsense judge. I don't know him, but he could tell the Gonzalez family they can't come back in that courtroom. They will have to watch it from Zoom. And I understand that's heavy on a lot of people. But if you give a shit about these people, I don't know why I don't like their lawyer either. Somebody is feeding Steve G with this information he's got, and it's somebody he trusts, and they're lying to him, okay? These families have been through enough. It's those little things that are terrorizing these families. Trials like this take this long. I don't know what all y'all are talking about. There's no trial this fast, especially when the death penalty's on the table. The thing is, that's going to get knocked off. Y'all want to know why? Because the prosecution didn't, y'all see that they're saying very little. Why would they be holding evidence? We wouldn't be here right now. You know why? Because Bill Thompson held on. He thought Brian was going to take a plea deal. And when he didn't, I guarantee you, we won't see him in Ada County. And I'm just telling y'all, there is evidence we don't know about, whatever. Ann Taylor has continued to say there's no connection. She knows about this evidence everybody's talking about. So I don't know. But this is serious questions you should ask yourself. Because arresting the wrong person is not justice. It's not helping anybody out. It's not doing anything. It's not living in these kids' memory or doing what we can do for them. It's settling with, oh, well, we can't do nothing. Yes, I can. I guess they're going to have to go dig that damn house up and figure out who can put it back together by hand, because it looks like they might need it. And I don't feel bad for them at all, because they shouldn't have took it down. Why in the fuck is the university in charge of any of that? That Scott Green is worried about whether he's going to make money or not. Those kids went out loving that school, and that school spit in their face. I have no use for the University of Idaho. No use at all. I think it's sick and disgusting, and those people don't give a damn. And that's what I think. I do want true justice for the four, but I want true justice, because just arresting somebody and having them to make people feel safe is not what that is. I just don't understand. Please read this stuff so that when you enact your freedom of speech, you don't have some bitch like me calling you out, wanting everybody to look at the stupid shit that come out of your mouth, because I'm just that person. It is dangerous what we spew out of our mouths sometimes. We need another victim, so if this man didn't do this, we're just going to put him in front of this firing squad anyway, because it don't matter. That's what y'all are saying. This should scare the shit out of you if you have young, especially male kids that are right at that age of adult, you know what I mean? Because what if their DNA is somewhere and they ain't been there? It's real easy to get. Y'all need to stop and think about what you're saying. Because if it was you, you'd want everybody to be different about it. You can't go anywhere on the internet without somebody saying that Brian Kohberger is guilty. As far as him wanting attention, I'm not sure they let them have social media in jail, y'all. I don't think they do that. And God forbid. I'm sure Brian would go through this 10 more times just for attention. I mean, are y'all fucking serious? I don't. The whole focus is getting lost in this. And we have 4 kids that are not here to fight for their justice. And it's not real justice, because they're not none here. But I don't know. We need to be spreading love and not hate, period. That's what's wrong with our world too. Anyways, that's my video. It's not long. I just wanted to say that because I literally could not read another comment under Nancy Grace's thing again without exploding. Okay, do y'all like, share, subscribe? And I'm going to do a couple of readings. I've had people ask me about them. I'm going to do one. Somebody asked me about the Delphi another Delphi reading. And I sent her a message back asking if there was something specific she wanted me to read on. I know they have an interlocutory in the Delphi case. It's hard for me to keep up with all of them. You know, and even P. Diddy is allegedly, until he's proven guilty. And there's a whole lot of damning evidence against him, but he still has constitutional rights too. So anyways, okay, now I'm going. Like I said, y'all like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see y'all later.